Hello everyone, yeah, it's a Tuesday afternoon. I'm going to do another, it's probably going to be a quick review. It's starting to get sprinkled on here. You're probably hearing some traffic noise. I'm about 1/8 of a mile from the bypass around the business route through town, and seems to be a lot of traffic, a lot of, well, there just went another one, concrete trucks, traveling a lot of traffic today, inordinate amount, more than usual, but I'm going to stick with it anyway. But heard some thunder off in the distance. We're supposed to get some rain today, and it's starting to sprinkle a little bit, so I'll make this quick. But this is one of the two, and one of the two cans from that Sierra Nevada Beer Camp sampler pack. This is Canfusion Rye Bock, and it was brewed in collaboration with Oskar Blues. I've never had an Oskar Blues beer before. We can't get them here, unfortunately. I've heard great things about them. But anyway, from the website it says, our friends at Oskar Blues pioneered great beer in a can, and as mutual members of the Can Craft Club, this partnership was a perfect fit. Canfusion is a coming together, a fusion if you will, of flavors from across the spectrum of brewing: spicy rye, tangy wheat, and a bright citrusy hop aroma. Oskar Blues is the granddaddy of canned craft beer. Like us, they have a fun-loving passion for the outdoors and bikes. It was a natural fit for them to adopt cans as a portable, durable way to tote their favorite beer on the trail. And in the process, they paved the way for all other craft brewers to follow. It's a 7.2% ABV. 45 IBUs. I did have one from the other sampler pack I bought. And another note about that sampler pack, I'm still rating it a C- for overall for the whole thing. There's 3 or 4. I've got a couple more beers to do, maybe 3 more. But those, none of them individually or as a whole, definitely make it worth the price. I thought it was a little steep at $24, $23.99, but a lot of people paid a lot more. So anyway, let's get this Rye Bock in the glass and see what we have. Well, with that head, it won't quite all fit in, but we got a nice dark orange hue. Seems to be a moderate amount of carbonation streaming up. Got 2 fingers of a kind of a frothy tan colored head. Not quite tan, khaki, dark khaki maybe colored head, but nice looking Bock beer. So let's get a taste, or let's get a smell on first. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry because I'm getting sprinkled on, but okay, yeah, you get the toasty malts, a little bit of that rye spiciness that you don't normally get in a Bock beer. There's a sweetness there that is like a Bock though, with primarily spicy rye and like a light caramel toasty malt note. There's some faint leafy light type hop notes in there. There's some fruity presence. They did say citrusy, or maybe some like orange, light lemon, maybe even some tangerines. There's some peaches in there too. Slight spice and the malt, and then that fruitiness that actually pretty large. There may be even some, maybe like some tropical fruits like mango and papaya and pineapples. Really nice smelling beer. Not heavy, not a heavy aroma, but it's a nice aroma. So now let's get a taste on it. Okay, it starts with a with a bit of that caramel malt, and you're getting some of those rye spices, but you're mostly getting the strong notes of like pineapple and orange in there. Some light peppery notes, some spiciness, maybe like coriander or pepper, and there's a light like peppery spice and like lemon pith on the finish, but actually not as strong on the taste as on the nose. But you're getting all those notes in there. You're getting some peaches and pineapples and orange and lemon. There's a lot of citrus notes in here. Not something that you're that at least I'm used to tasting in a Bock, but it's an Americanized version of a Bock, that's for sure. But there might be some slight hints of like woody notes. Maybe just a really slight hint of like resiny pine in there, but the hops aren't as present on the palate as the aroma would lead you to believe. And the rye for a rye ale is, or, well, I guess Bock, it's a lager. For a rye beer is pretty subtle. Than unlike that the one I had yesterday, that rye on rye from Boulevard. That was some strong rye flavors, but anyway, it seems to be a medium-bodied beer. Got a decent carbonation, which gives it a kind of a creamy mouthfeel. So really nice so far. So let me sit and sip on this a while, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, it's really noisy here. A lot of traffic on the highway, and somebody just cranked up a big ass mower right across the road. So a lot of noise, a lot of background noise here. But as this is warmed up, I've noticed there's a bit of a like breadiness that comes out towards the middle that is a little more Bock-like than all of the other flavors on this beer. This is really unlike any Bock I've ever had. That fruitiness is really surprising. It's nice, it's pleasant. This almost reminds me of a pale ale, more than a Bock, by the taste and everything. But it is a lager rather than an ale, being a Bock. So. But anyway, I like this. It's probably my second favorite out of the 12-pack, and there's only about 4 that I thought were really worthwhile, 4 or 5 maybe. But this is one. It's probably my second after that Maillard's Odyssey that I reviewed the other day. That was a stellar beer, and I really like that. And this is good too. That breadiness in the middle that comes out once it warms up is like a little, almost like brown bread, like rye bread. A little stronger rye note than you got initially when it was fresh out of the cooler, and some caramel and like honey notes that I didn't detect when it was cooler, but. Decent beer, nice, easily drinkable beer. Not very Bock-like, like I've said, but still a decent drinkable beer. So I'm going to give the Canfusion Rye Bock, the collaboration between Sierra Nevada and Oskar Blues, I'm going to give it a good solid 8.5 out of 10. Decent, drinkable, pleasant drinkable beer. Like I said, it's more like a pale ale than a Bock, but still darn good beer. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.